is Zula Carvajal. I am making my final presentation on generative AI and its impact on the environment. What is generative AI? Generative AI is artificial intelligence that creates text, images, videos, audio, and codes. Some generative AI apps you may have heard of are ChatGPT, DALL-E, Sora AI, and Meta. Generative AI sounds exciting to a lot of people because to them it improves productivity because of less humans, and it is faster because computers don't need to sleep and take a break off of work. You don't have to pay starving artists to create you in your favorite anime style or pay a Photoshop artist to create a picture of you doing something crazy. You can also ask it to solve your homework problems. A lot of people like using generative AI as their assistant and maybe a little buddy. What does it take? Generative AI requires data centers and servers to store the memory and the data in. Those servers require electricity, and once they start working and get going, they overheat and they require fresh water to cool them down. The impacts of generative AI data centers are electronic waste. Tens of terawatt hours are consumed. In a 2024 report, United States Data Center Energy Usage Report said that U.S. data centers will consume 12% of the nation's electricity. The water pollution is mainly to do with the memory chips used. They are made with chemicals and gases restricted under F-gas regulations. So, the water used to cool these down can't be reused, and they have to go somewhere, right? Where do they go? The Earth. And not just the data centers, but the manufacturing for the chips also adds carbon dioxide emissions. One individual AI query or question or whatever equals 4.3 grams of carbon dioxide and 10 milliliters of fresh water. While it may be tempting to indulge in the latest AI video trend or ask ChatGPT to tell you what 2 plus 2 is, it's important to stay mindful of the impacts. Some possible solutions that I propose are laws and regulations, such as requiring tech companies to disclose their consumption with mandatory reporting. Another possible solution can be choosing renewable energy alternatives, such as solar power or wind power. Unfortunately, there are not many current laws and regulations in place for AI. A recent bill, Artificial Intelligence Environmental Impacts Act of 2024, was passed. It requires the administrator of the Environmental Protection Agency to carry out a study on the environmental impacts of AI. So they're just starting to look into the impacts of it. So it's gonna take a while to get there, but at least there's some developments going on. Something that we can do is just everyday people is just try avoiding using AI, using actual proper sources, or just, trying to keep our carbon footprint, clean. Here is my works cited page. Thank you so much.